Well, it's not quite a nor'easter, but the rain's coming down pretty good here at Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Eduardo Rodriguez will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Gene Segura standing in, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game's important.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is line to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's Rajay Davis now. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And this is fouled at the plate.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Outside.
Misses, ball 2. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The windup and the 0-1. Line fouled off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Toronto nothing. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned to Major League Baseball, the show. Drew Smyly is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Red Sox. Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip, a little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad, better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though, and it really kind of turns the tide for them a bit.
This is hit well out toward deep left field. Jones racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's up to 22 in the doubles column with that last 2-bagger. No one out with a runner at second. Chopped weakly up the first base line. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, in this day and age when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games for them, this isn't one of those clubs, really. They're in the bottom third in the league in home runs, so they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to try to manufacture runs. They can run into one every now and then, but that's not the key part of their offense.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts. And being a right-handed hitter, it's not altogether shocking to see he's a better hitter here at Fenway Park than he is away from home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
And Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. but if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
One out and a runner on third. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Smyly gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Mitch Moreland would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Right over the middle, knee high. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 1, the Jays 0. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled straight back. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 to count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for an adjusted defensive alignment for the Red Sox.
Number 7.
And I'm looking at Christian Vasquez, the catcher. Calls a great game. And I tell you, the biggest compliment he can get is how well he frames pitches. I think he gets closer to the plate than most other catchers, and he's able to steal strikes because the umpire can sit closer to the hitter.
Now at the plate, number 7. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Here it comes. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. That's on the run. Into a slide as he makes a great basket catch.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Chris Young. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Hitter, Chris Young.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Brock Holt. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
When it's raining out there and you're trying to reach back and throw a fastball, it's very easy to lose grip on the baseball. You have to focus that much more and make sure you're keeping the moisture off your fingertips in between pitches.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Batting 8.
Stepping into the box, Rusney Castillo. Previous battles with Drew Smyly. He's gone 3 for 6. First offering on its way. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Bautista coming on. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Russell Martin behind the plate. A lot of teams win when he's behind the plate catching. He knows how to put down the right fingers. And on top of that, he can catch and throw.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Jones comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. (1-0) home to Pedroia. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We played 2 full. The Red Sox lead it 2-0. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And the pitch. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez: 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Martin.
Now at the plate, Russell Martin. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Now in the box, Hernan Perez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. A little bouncer. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Andrew Benintendi.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Curveball that time, not even close.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there at the knees, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, whoa, look out, that just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Smyly gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jones is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 2, the Jays nothing. Into the box now, Gene Segura. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Gene Segura.
Now here's the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Here it is on 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Rajay Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Now here's a line drive, but it's going to go right into the glove of the shortstop Bogarts. And they're certainly hitting the ball hard enough, just not finding any holes here. 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. To short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, Mitch Moreland comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
It's Moreland.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit up. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's Chris Young. As he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. One 0 count. Here it is. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Brock Holt.
Digging in to try it again, Brock Holt. He singled his last time up. Smyly's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Toward the dugout. Did he catch it? He did. What a play there to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Right fielder number 19, Jose Bautista.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
On the ground up the middle, Pedroia has it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. Digging in, number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
This is pulled into right, and that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin.
The
second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners on first with one down. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Stepping into the box, Adam Jones. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got one pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high. A runner on first with 2 away. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play. Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Once again, a 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 2-0. Settling in now, Rusney Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Rusney Castillo.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and one, here it comes. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Now the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Now batting, Christian Vasquez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. One out, nobody on. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. In is Batista, but this gets down, a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Here's the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Smyly comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Bautista moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Russell Martin now. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. On its way is pitch number 75. 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
2-0 count. Here it comes. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
The payoff pitch one more time. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Vasquez finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Martin is retired, and there's one away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box, Hernan Perez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. This one's down to third. Holt is up with it. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First offering on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bogarts ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Mookie Betts, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Michael Givens takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 60, Michael Givens. The shortstop, number 2, Xander.
Here's Xander
Bogaerts.
Bogaerts now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The 0-1 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, he got himself in a good hitter's count and hit that changeup. Maybe he had a good scout report that he tries to pitch backwards. Going to throw off-speed pitches in fastball counts and fastballs in the breaking ball count.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones going back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Young.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Young. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take this sure out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time. The 1-0 delivery.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Martin has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the seventh. Boston leads it 3-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the seventh. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready once again, Rajay Davis. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Rajay Davis.
Here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
The 3-1 coming to Davis. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the seventh. It's ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Now the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The right fielder, number 19.
Striding in once again, Jose Bautista. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count. He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in and looking for more, number 7. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. Still down 3-0. Jake Diekman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Jake Diekman.
Digging in once again, Rusney Castillo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 2-1 on its way. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Chop foul over towards the dugout. One out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Now the pitch. Out to short for Segura. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
So 2 are gone now for Dustin Pedroia. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Pitch on the way. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. One gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just one hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Digging in, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball line fouled off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, Matt, we're talking about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have for the starting pitcher.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1. The pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Center fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And now a pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. And a rather easy first out.
The batter, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. One out. Nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Bases are empty, one man out. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Well, that wasn't a very good pitch to hit, but there's a lot of hits up the middle. Dropped the bat head on it, stayed with it, and just took it back up the box.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And there he goes towards second. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Runners on first with one down. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Tough slider down low for a strike. And he'll snap one over to first. But the runner's back easily. A ball and two strikes. Here it is. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number two.
The first baseman,
for me,
18,
check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 8 full. Boston's out in front, 3-0. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Craig Kimbrell.
Standing in, Hernan Perez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Hernan Perez.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Rounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, Gene Segura. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Here comes the first pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Into the box, Rajay Davis. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Ready with the 2-0. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Josh Donaldson, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Runners on first with 1 down. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, 1 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, you don't see this out of Craig Kimbrell too often. He's worked himself into a pretty thick jam. But, you know, I wouldn't bet against him getting out of this either.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Stepping in, Jose Bautista. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a flare out toward right center. Betts coming on, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless ninth inning to pick up the save. Business as usual for one of the best in the game.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Eduardo Rodriguez earns the win, his second, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. Craig Kimbrell closes the door for the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.